And a very good, happy Sunday, the 30th of September 2018, to each and every one of you. Time now for weather news with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. If it's your first time over here, please subscribe, click the bell, click off the email notifications to make sure that you get all the latest in weather news, forecasts, watches, warnings, and tropical weather. And I will have a tropical update coming up just a little later on this morning for each and every one of you to check out on what's going on with Rosa, with Leslie, and we have a new one out in the Pacific. It's Sergio. I showed that to you yesterday morning before it developed, and it has developed now into a tropical storm. So this map, of course, is the GFS map. It's courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Thank you, Levi, for letting us use it. We'll turn it on and get going this morning. Heavy rainfall. That's set to make a return to much of Arizona and eastern California by Monday, tomorrow, as Hurricane Rosa tracks towards the northeast and reaches the region in a much weaker form in terms of wind. However, there will be enough deep layer moisture to support widespread 1 to 2 inches of rainfall amounts through tomorrow night, with more likely falling thereafter and extending farther inland across the Intermountain West area. Now, flash flood watches are currently in effect for many of those areas. Another area that will likely get significant rainfall over the next couple of days will be from Iowa to Michigan. Rain and embedded thunderstorms are forecast to develop over parts of the upper Midwest that will expand eastward across the Great Lakes going into tomorrow, which will be associated with a surface low tracking eastward along a nearly stationary frontal boundary. Farther to the west across the northern Rockies and northern plains, the same boundary is expected to result in some light rain and high elevation snow across Montana. Additional rainfall is also likely over western Washington state as a plume of Pacific moisture surges inland across that region ahead of a surface low. Now, do we have any severe weather coming up for today? So far as severe thunderstorms go today, severe storms are not expected across the U.S. today through tonight. This is why. Okay, we have expansive subtropical region. It will remain in place across the southern plains and southeast, while predominantly zonal flow persists north of the region from the northern central high plains into the northeast. Now, a shortwave trough currently entering the Pacific Northwest and Northern California area will move northeastward, reaching the northern high plains by the end of tonight. Now, surface pattern at the beginning of today will feature a weak frontal zone extending northeastward from the low center over the central high plains into the Midwest. Now, this frontal zone will likely sharpen throughout the day, but is generally expected to remain in place. Thunderstorms are possible along the north of this boundary from northeast eastward to lower Ohio Valley, upper Great Lakes, as the low-level jet increases overnight. Now, Sunday into Monday morning, shear will be strong enough to support rotating updrafts, but limited instability should temper the overall severe potential. It's not out of the question, but it's looking more like no severe weather. Always think there might be if you see something really wild going on in your sky. I mean, it's always possible, but it's looking like it's not going to be too bad for today. Now, for Arizona, somewhat higher thunderstorm coverage is also anticipated across Arizona as moisture associated with Hurricane Rosa affects into the region. Now, some modest enhancement of the vertical shear is expected, so a few stronger storms are possible. Primarily, the severe threat would be winds and wind gusts. Damaging wind gusts would be the primary threat. If you have this any kind of damage at all, it would be from damaging wind gusts. However, high thunderstorm bases, meager instability, and unfavorable timing suggest any severe threat would be very, very low. So that's what's going on around the U.S. today. Thanks so much for watching, the comments, the likes, everything you do for me. I appreciate it. I love each and every one of you, and I'm wishing all of you a very good day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for watching.